Willkommen bei den Caramels mit Brian aus den Vereinigten Staaten,
Hey!
Rafid aus Bangladesch
Hallo.
und mich, Bibi aus den Niederlanden. Wir sind 3 neugierige englische Studenten, neu in Göttingen, neu in Deutschland und teilen unsere Erfahrungen. Im Weiteren ist Bibi für die Inhalte verantwortlich. Nachfolgend wird der Podcast in der englischen Sprache wiedergegeben. Schließ dich uns an. Hallo liebe Hörer, willkommen zu einer neuen Podcast-Folge von den Caramels. In der heutigen Sendung werden Brian, Bibi und Rafid über ihre Erlebnisse beim Zahnarzt, den Tod von Grumpy Cat und Internet-Memes reden. Also, los geht's!
Ba-do-ba-ba! Just kind of a freestyle for a bit here, guys.
I'm trying to think of the sound for cymbals, but I can't find it.
Getting intense.
Get that horse out of here! Or bring that horse back in here for Rafid's behalf. Hey, guys. Welcome back
Hello
The
there.
caramels.
to the Caramels. Yes, indeed. We're all back in the studio. It's almost been a month, actually, since the last time
Has it
we
been a month?
recorded. Yeah, I think
Think
April 19th, and it's May 17th.
May 17th.
We're in the heart of spring.
Yes.
Doesn't feel like spring.
Or the heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Far from spring.
Joseph
actually.
Conrad reference. Heart of
Darkness.
I'm actually
Darkness.
rereading that right now.
You
so
are?
it's scary.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've never read it. I probably should.
Yeah.
But it was raining today, so I guess it kind of works
Yeah.
out.
Was it raining today?
Yeah,
Yes.
Really?
it was wet out.
It's been
What?
raining
You
a
didn't
few
catch
days.
that?
I mean, I had a class at 10. It wasn't raining then. Maybe beforehand.
It rained.
It rained.
It was raining the whole day yesterday.
Yeah. Tomorrow it's going to be like a super hot day, by the way. The only day in the
Yes,
week.
yes.
I
Really?
heard. Yeah.
I can wear sandals out.
That's what you're-
That's what you
that's
think.
the indicator.
I bought sandals just to
Yeah.
wear sandals
Yeah, same.
for the summer.
Same.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 pairs. Also
you,
sandals
you went
as well.
straight to 2 pairs. Like,
I thought, like, why stop at one?
yeah.
If you have, like, 1 pair of sandals, they'll think
But
this
you
guy's
know, we
not
like in
creative.
Europe, we have 2 weeks of summer, right? Like,
That's why two sandals. One
That's
for
a
one.
lie, dude.
that's the first week and the second week.
I mean,
Today
we're-
I was gonna come
Yeah.
here with sandals on, and then I thought maybe it's too cold.
I mean, the sun was out this afternoon, so it's not like
It just
it was
plays
pouring or
hide and
anything
seek.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hide and seek. I don't know though. We're coming up on our second summer,
Oh, yeah.
and the last summer was record-breaking heat wave.
That was
After
painful.
heat wave.
How's
Maybe
that
not
record breaking?
record-breaking European heat wave.
Right,
Yes.
right. Let's,
Sorry, yeah.
let's just establish I'm not from around these parts.
In Dhaka, they don't have.
that was beginner's level heat. Like,
Yeah, they
that was a cool winter breeze. Like for
in Bangladesh
Rafi.
when they talk about record-breaking, do they just include the rest of the world?
No, when they do record breaking, it's just like a retraction from the previous day's paper.
Ah, okay.
Because you're like, oh, it's just one more
Compared to
degree today.
yesterday.
Yeah, just one more degree hotter. That's all.
Oh, I remember reading news about India and Pakistan where the road literally started melting. It was that hot. I don't know. Have you seen those pictures?
You can make omelets.
No, but
yeah.
I'm craving a grilled cheese sandwich right now.
You can make
Literally,
omelets
it
in
was
the-
like, how do you call the
Asphalt?
yeah, the asphalt literally melting. It
That's,
was
that's very much
crazy.
possible.
You're not just seeing a mirage. You're actually
Yeah.
watching.
Yes, it's actually happening.
Yeah.
I think it also happened somewhere in the U.S. I think there was a car parked outside a building, and the windows, something about the tint or the material, reflected off of
The car windows.
the glass and then
Yeah.
ended on the car.
Oh,
And I think like something about the car melting or something. I mean, sometimes science is so cool, right?
Yeah.
Sucks for the car though and the baby
Yeah.
inside, but science is pretty cool.
I was gonna say that's why you didn't have a car. Your own car. You were trying to avoid
In
the
Germany,
melting. Yeah.
I like having a cycle, but I always do feel poor, even though cycle is perfectly fine.
In Germany.
But it's like, you know, I mean, back home, cycles are what you hit to feel better than other people. You're like, oh, you're on a cycle. No, it's just like, I mean, I guess I'm used to
Hitting people on your
not being on
car.
on a cycle.
Oh, okay.
For me, cycle is something, it's a child's toy. It would never be something that
Yeah.
adults would get.
Man.
I could see, yeah.
So now that I have a cycle, I'm very happy, but I do feel the heat sometimes.
True. Yeah. I
feel
was
like-
just gonna say.
How do I fit an AC on this cycle? And it's apparently it's not possible.
You just bike
Something about the
harder.
regulation.
They can put an electric battery on this thing, and they can't put a fan.
No.
Nope.
Or if I could have someone to fan me, which isn't frowned upon back home. But here, I guess it's a problem.
Yeah,
So much
that's...
Learning a lot
Just
about me. And
so much contempt.
Try putting
in
that
that-
on
in that-
Stellenwerk.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Personal fan.
Yeah, exactly.
The maids back home are by their own choice. They are not held captive.
This is going downhill quick. We're gonna need two fanners?
Fanners.
Fanners, fannies. Nah. Nah.
You could have said
That doesn't
any other
work.
word by mistake. And
I know,
I'm
yeah.
glad that you used N in between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you're welcome. You guys
Yeah.
liking the summer, the heat, the spring? I don't know what it is right now.
It's spring.
I
This is
like the spring, yeah.
How do we know it's summer? Is it in July?
The only reason you know it's summer in Europe is because of the date. It's like it's
June 22nd?
Yeah, that's when you're allowed to say it's summer
The
now.
beginning of summer.
Yeah.
The first day of summer.
Yeah, first day of summer.
I think it's more reflected in the time of day than it is in the weather.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
true.
how long the days are. Okay, now it's summertime.
Yeah,
If the sun's still up at 9 p.m. or something.
it is
And-
these days. So.
Yeah, exactly. But
I guess
I feel like-
officially, yeah, the date works like kind of. Just,
The outfits change.
Yeah.
You find out if your friend really owns shades or not.
Yeah.
Their sandals. You can see if they wash their feet. Like,
yeah,
I mean, summers. I mean, you can find
Flaky
out a
white
lot
feet.
of things.
you see it all.
Yeah. Then you know, like if someone's birthday is coming up, does the person really need a deodorant or not? The summer, it really gives you all the answers.
it did, yeah. There's a song called "The Freaks Come Out at Night,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's the
Don't sing it, can't afford it, but you can mention.
okay, yeah. But the song equally works for summer,
Okay.
for summertime.
I don't
The
know.
parks during the winter time are
Oh
empty.
yes.
Like the parks are empty. There's not to say that alongside.
Unless you want to be freaky at night, then it's fine.
You're
Go to the
right.
park.
You're right. Then it is great.
Yeah.
But we've had experience. We had a.
I mean, not freaky stuff, Brian,
we-
just to say.
we went to
we've
the
had
park.
different experiences in the summer.
In the winter.
I don't know if it's Göttingen alone, but the parks we've gone to when it's been colder,
Yeah.
kind of empty, kind of easy to just hang out and walk around. Last summer, or at the start of summer, we went to the park. It was like a half pseudo cemetery as well. You guys
Yeah.
remember that?
Oh yeah.
On the
Still
one
have
half,
those.
there we had people like families at the park hanging out, and then on the other half, we had
People getting high.
But we
Yeah.
did that for our listeners. I don't think they appreciate us enough. We did that to practice our voice and if we can speak into the mic. We did a
No,
few.
we did that because
practice
we thought it'd be
sessions.
cool.
But we did some
We
weird.
thought we were so interesting. Like,
But
and
turns
then
out the
we
people
ended up
around
recording for 3 hours.
us. Yeah, we did record. yeah.
True.
Just some practice sessions just
There's
to
a
see if
lot
the
of
caramels can be a
material.
thing.
Yep.
And what were we surrounded by? I remember dogs. I remember
So
dead
many
people.
dogs yapping. There was a lot of territorial
Yeah.
barking going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the same thing was happening with a couple of 40 ounces of beer and
Yeah.
other.
Some powdered material colored white. People were putting up their noses.
I didn't see that.
Powdering there. No?
I did not see that.
I meant powdering their faces, you know?
It was assumed.
It was assumed. It's a place
Don't
where
mislead our listeners.
it's a place where you can go if you want to be brave during the day.
No, that's what I was saying. Like at the same time, you had families over at the park.
Yeah.
So this was like the summer.
It's a
Everybody
proper
goes out.
Shared
Everybody's
space.
summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, shared space. Yeah, in the truest of senses.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it this summer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working, so won't have a ton of time.
Yeah. True.
Actually, well, last winter I actually went to the dentist, and they had told me next summer. This is why
You're referring
BB went to the dentist
Yes.
recently. We'll let BB get to her dentist stuff in a
Wait,
sec.
you finish your dentist.
Okay, yeah.
story.
So last, I guess, winter, I
Yeah.
went to the dentist, and they're like, great.
Here in
and-
Göttingen?
Here in Göttingen,
Okay.
yeah, I did the whole dentist search. I went on, LinkedIn, Google, Tinder. I went all over the place trying to find my dentist.
Are you my
And-
dentist?
Yeah. Listen, can we meet
no
up?
hookups, just fix the teeth. I need the teeth for
Thank
the
you.
hookup bit, you know?
I'm looking for a real strong relationship and also someone who speaks English.
And when I
Oh,
say I
yeah.
need my cavities filled, I mean like literally, like
Yes.
in my mouth.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I found someone. She was super cool. I mean, it's so different here for me in Germany. It's so at the dentist, I was like, I need a basic check because it's been a year since I've been to
Oh,
the
yeah.
dentist. So I need to make sure I don't have any cavities. And then at the same time, I need some x-rays because I know I need some wisdom teeth removed. She was like, oh, why do you think that? I was like, because it hurts. She's like, oh, you have pain. Yes, I have pain.
Schmerzen.
Yes, exactly. She's like, all right, yeah, we should probably take a look. 5 minutes, already done checking for cavities. Like, it was so quick. Like, yep, you're all clear. All right, let's do these x-rays. Stand up. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, yeah, I don't even need... What about the protective...
Yeah. They don't give a shit.
yeah, they don't. They're just like, all right, next. Like, you just go sit in that chair and we'll have your x-rays back to you. And then they're like, all right, yeah, you definitely need some teeth removed. So I was like, all right, when can we do this? And they're like, how about next summer?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like December, and they're like, come back next summer.
It wasn't bad enough then, I guess. Or
That's what I thought, but I think they're just so booked. Like, I spoke to someone else who had to get their wisdom teeth removed, and I don't know if like they have a certain amount of surgeons on hand or something, but they're booked up. And I went, like, I thought May was close enough to summer to go and schedule the wisdom teeth removal, and I went there, and they're like, yeah, so we have an appointment availability in August.
Oh,
It's May.
yeah. The specialists really give you an appointment
2 months,
2, 3, 4
holy
months
cow.
from now.
I was like, it better happen. I don't want it to come back again, like in a few months after that, because then school starts, and I don't want to be walking around with.
It's all these specialists. Like, I spoke to someone yesterday, and she was like, I phoned a gynecologist, and she gave me an appointment for August.
I mean, I guess
If there's really something wrong, even if they know, it's just like they're so booked, they just don't have any time.
Really,
Yeah.
my gynecologist said I could just go there next Friday, so
yeah,
I'll hook you up.
Hook
with-
me up.
Yeah.
great. And
So
how
what's
did
the
you find-
system? What's the system for a dentist? What do you do? Like,
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm asking like because I'm not from here, so if I'm a student or someone who's new in town,
Yeah,
what's the procedure?
dude, you gotta get that insurance first.
Insurance.
But
okay.
you
If you're-
have every student has an insurance, right?
True,
We're a student.
You have to.
it's required.
It's required, and they ask you the form. So you have. I'm assuming every student has
Enrollment.
health
Okay.
insurance.
Exactly.
It's
yeah.
mandatory.
All right. I haven't checked if mine covers dentist.
I think most
Shit.
of the student insurance programs cover dental, but they cover the once a year or twice a year
Checkup, yeah.
checkups.
Good
so you don't
enough.
get the cleaning, and that's why it's pretty cool. You just go there, and you don't need to know anything about your insurance, because the dental hygienist or surgeon will know what is free to you, and you can
It's
just
only
ask
like
them,
3 companies to know about.
or what
so-
you're paying for.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it was so quick for me when I went. That it only took 5 minutes, because they didn't do a cleaning.
Yeah.
Per se, which is in the U.S. it's assumed. You go to the dentist, you get a cleaning, you get a cavity check, you get X-rays, everything pretty much, because dental insurance is so expensive in the U.S.
So you just showed
it's
up?
a lot of times goes with your. Yeah, I sent him an email actually.
Oh, okay.
With my insurance, you can create like an online profile and then go and check what all your insurance covers, your health insurance. So then I found the dental section. They're like, hey, you need to find a dentist. And they had like 3 locations in Göttingen. And I was like, all right, I'll widen the search. Looked at all the Zahn practices. And yeah, found one that spoke English. So yeah, then I went there,
Yeah.
just walked in pretty much.
Okay.
They renovated a house and turned it into a dentist place.
We
What
can
do you
call that.
a
We
dentist
can call
place?
that.
Dentist office? I don't know.
The dental office?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a casual podcast. We don't have to name things officially.
In the dental offices.
Or the ortho something. We can even like go
No, that.
all sciencey.
Yeah, orthodontist is the
Yeah.
puts the braces.
Have you ever had braces?
No, didn't you?
I did. But like for compared to what how long they have braces for usually, mine was really short. Like 8 months is not that long.
So you didn't have any
I didn't
torture
even no, I didn't even have like really crooked teeth. I just had like like the gap in front of your like the front teeth. That's all I had, and it was big enough for my mom to be like, you should go to an like what? How you say it?
orthodontist.
Or orthodontist. Yeah.
Isn't the tooth gap hot right now?
Yeah, now it is, and I was like, fuck. I just
The tooth gap is back. Yeah.
All that
Yeah,
spit
too
that
late.
could be coming out of my mouth.
yeah, all these
Missed opportunity.
super big posters of models with like tooth gap.
Yes,
It's like
yeah.
it's like a thing now.
Yeah.
And that's all I had. It was just this tooth gap, and it just like closed. It was only like the front 4 teeth or 5 teeth I had braces on. It was not like the whole
Oh, okay.
thing to set straight. It was really. I still must have a picture.
I wonder if orthodontists are going to adapt to the gap trends. like get a separator. Sick of having your teeth.
Oh, that's
your
interesting.
teeth.
You want them to keep up with the times.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's some.
I think it's
dentists
a
out there-
very, very temporary trend anyway. So
Yeah. No. Well, it's always been there. It's just
It would be cool if your dentist had
people
the
have
gap.
always had gap tooth. It's just
Yeah.
for a while orthodontistry blew up. We can fix your teeth
yeah.
better than we've ever been able to before. And even now, like some of the braces that get put on, like they have the Invisalign stuff. They have like the
Veneers?
I don't
Veneers, sorry. I said
veneers,
veneers,
yeah.
sorry.
And then and you can just put them on at night for some people.
Oh yeah, that's what they do as well. Like
Yeah, and
that's
there's
convenient. Like you don't get bullied during the day, and you can just like
yeah, just bullied in
deal
your
it.
dreams.
But at night, with that shit on, it's just neon. You can light a whole room with your mouth. So even then, you'll get bullied.
But it depends on how bad your teeth are.
True.
Because the
No, but it
position of
whitens it too. And like, I think
I
extremely.
don't know. Even then, like I mean, like if your teeth are really in a bad position, you have to get like the ones you have 24/7.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it depends
Of course.
on-
Yeah.
Well, your teeth aren't in a bad condition.
No, they were
now.
no.
But they were in a bad.
Because you had to go today. What happened?
yeah, they were in a bad condition.
Yeah. So the past, just like the past week, I was on my bicycle and suddenly, because it's cold outside, I just feel this like shocking pain in my jaw, upper jaw. And every time I have something extreme temperature wise, like tea or something cold to drink, I just feel it. Like it was horrible. So I knew I had to see a dentist.
yeah.
So I go to the dentist. I found one through recommendation.
Oh, so you hadn't been to the dentist yet?
No, not in Göttingen. Like
So
yeah.
wait, so for how long you've been in Germany? The only time you went to the dentist was back in Holland?
Yeah. So it's been 1.5 years.
Oh, so was it like just a convenient?
Yeah, it kind of
Okay.
I kind of knew like I have to go for a checkup anyways, like just the yearly checkup.
Yeah.
But I had so much pain that I knew this is a big problem. I have to, because the thing is, in the same place 1.5 year ago, I had a root canal thing.
Ooh.
So I knew like it was the same kind of pain. So I was like, oh shit, what if something fell out or something happened to it? So I go to the dentist. No, I phoned them yesterday. And I was scared of the same thing, that they're going to give me an appointment like after a few
Yeah.
weeks. I just like go like, oh no, ich habe sehr viel Schmerzen. So, like, so wie schnell ist möglich?
Wait, what's schneller möglich?
Like as soon as possible, please.
Oh,
Because
you
you're
know,
in
like
pain.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. So I just want like someone to see it as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And the weekend in
I'm
between,
dying!
I'm dying. Literally, that's the picture I'm painting for her. so she's like, okay. She just goes casually like tomorrow 8:30.
Wow.
So I'm like,
And that's still clutch.
it's early, so I shouldn't be like complaining. It's early in another sense, like it's early.
Yeah.
But I went there this morning.
You walked in. and
Yeah,
they're
walked
like,
in. They gave me the standard form. You have to like fill in the questions. Do you have any heart disease? Blah 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 blah. Blah. You know, like just so they know.
What was the front desk? Were they chill?
Yeah, they were super cool. It was like super nice. You know Saturn, the
Yeah.
the pommes guy. It's like in the same building. It's on the 4th floor.
Oh.
It's like in that building.
I've seen so many of the windows with
Yeah.
the teeth on them.
Yeah, that's the one I went to. Like
Gotcha.
it's yeah. So I went there. It was super nice dental practitioner
practitioner?
office.
Dental
Like I don't
practitioner?
know, like dental office.
Because they just say the Zanas, like the
Zahnarts,
teeth
yeah.
doctor.
Yeah. In Holland we
So-
say tandartspraktijk. So like it's also
Pract-
yeah,
to practice.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe it's so similar or something.
What do they call it in Bangladesh? Sorry, I'm looking at him right now. and
Doctor.
He was thinking, and he's like, I don't know if we have a name. Or...
I feel like they should stop practicing by now, right? I mean, they should have this thing.
Yeah. I mean, the
Ready to
word
go.
practice.
But also don't.
Yeah.
I
But
gotta
also don't
prac-
say practice.
Yeah,
though,
don't say
right?
practice. You're right.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Practitioner.
You went to school for this, got a degree. It's on the wall. You're still practicing. Okay.
Do they just? What is a dentist? Where does a dentist work at in Bangladesh?
So if I translate it,
Give
so
your best shot.
you asked me, Rafid, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, they don't work on weekends, or do they in Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Oh, dang! Sunday morning.
And I'll just say I went to the teeth doctor. So that's how it goes. I
Yeah.
don't have to
All
say
right.
the
But you can
dentist
also say
something.
dentist because like I think they use
Yeah,
the English
that's all.
word anyway, right? In Bangladesh, don't they?
I mean, we'll just say dentist in the U.S. Like,
I mean,
I'm
we
going
will
to
all
the dentist.
know that it's the dentist if someone says the dentist. But I think for me, we just said it's for my teeth, so the teeth's doctor.
Ah, okay.
So that
Got
would
it.
be the direct English translation.
Yeah, I mean, then you're closer to the Germans than you.
Yeah.
I guess in English
And
it's
then- and you
dental
know.
clinic. In
The
search-
clinic. Yeah.
It's that's what's coming up on
I guess
my
the
search.
In English-speaking countries, they don't practice
Dentist's
anymore. It's a clinic
office.
already. You don't have to
Clinicum.
call it a practice.
Dental office, yeah, dental office.
All right, got
works. So, anyways, I go there, fill in the average form. The office looks really like neat, like a really clean kind of dentist office.
You made a good decision.
Yes, I made a good decision. I'm like, okay. So the dentist sees me and he's like, "What's the problem?" I tell him the problem. I have pain and a root canal there, so I think something went wrong.
Ugh.
So he has a look and he's like, "No, there's cavities." But it's not one, it's two, and it's the tooth before the root canal and the after one. So like
Oof,
that's
yeah.
why you're feeling it so much because
Yeah.
it's just trapped. And
Both sides.
yeah, so he decided like so what they do in Holland is as soon as the dentist finds out what the problem is, he gives you another appointment for you to come back to get done what you need. So I was scared that this is gonna happen here as well. So he's gonna send me home and give an appointment for next week.
It
because
hurts.
right now he's just given the 5-minute usual checkup time.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the time usually because he has all these patients he needs to see. So he sees it and he's like, okay, no, we need to do this now.
Did he check his watch? He's like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
I was there for an hour. That's long for a dentist
Yeah.
appointment. So
8:30?
yeah, so I left at 9:30.
He was there at 7:30.
Yeah, exactly. And it was actually quite a cool place because he had like family pictures of him and his daughters and his wife and
yeah.
holidays like
All right.
all around in the
Were they
waiting room.
smiling? Could you see their teeth?
Oh, they had perfect teeth, like of course.
That's why they're there.
It was
You would,
so it's like
you'd be still practicing.
advertising like
Yeah, of
He would be
course.
still be
look at these
practicing.
amazing holiday smiles. This
Yeah.
could be you.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. But anyway, so he fixes it, but it turns out to be like a whole affair because they have to like.
Oh yeah, your teeth, they are having an affair inside. I mean, it's,
It was the worst because okay, so I never had how do you call when they numb it the
Injection.
Anesthesia.
anesthesia? Yeah, so
Yeah.
like
But anesthesia puts you under, right?
local. You can have local anesthesia.
Oh,
That's the
alright.
thing.
Our listeners will look it up.
No,
Yeah.
no. There's
Put
something
yourself
as
to sleep. Look
local.
at
No, local anesthesia is a thing. So he just does that to
And your
the.
teeth went
the-
loco.
It went loco. Okay, it's dead. And the thing is, I never had that in Holland. They never do that local anesthesia just for a cavity.
Why
So
is that?
I was like, wow, this is so extreme. Like, is it
Yeah.
gonna hurt that much? I remember it kind of is discomfort, but it's not like it
This
hurts.
isn't your first cavity?
No, I've had them before, but that's what I'm saying.
How many
He just-
cavities have you had?
That's a personal question, Brian.
Why? How many have you had?
Not one.
Go away.
Oh, there goes that personal question.
So I'm thinking, what is happening? Is it gonna be, what is he gonna do? So then he has all these like things he puts in, so like
Like
a
clamps,
bar clamps and stuff.
Pliers, sledgehammers.
I've never had that before. So
Jacklift.
another question he asked me,
Fixing
like,
a tire.
he's like, what kind of cavity filling he
Oh.
should use? And I didn't know that existed even. Like in Holland, they just fill it up and you're good to go. The insurance covers it or whatever the bill is, you get it home. But he was asking me, like, so there's a Kunststoff one, which is like a plasticky, something like just artificial filling stuff, which stays for, I don't know, good few months.
Yeah.
And then there's a ceramic one, which is better. It suits the color of your teeth better. You don't see it anymore. And it's like, it has 2-year guaranteed.
Which
But
is
that
ideal.
one, you get a bill that you have to pay.
That makes
That's not
sense.
covered by your insurance.
Yeah,
so
insurance won't pay for you to be
the
fancy.
cheap one
Yeah.
is covered, just the artificial one. But the ceramic one, which looks nicer and stays longer and is quality-wise much better, isn't covered. So I was like, okay, but then
You didn't wake up to go shopping at the dentist today.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. And I
Gotta
was
make a
like,
tough
can you just
decision.
have a look and see what I've had before? Like, just do that. And he said, because the filling...
Just match it with the rest of them.
Just match it with the rest. I don't want
All
it like...
12 of them.
Just watch.
Exactly.
out.
So he has a look and he's like, the fillings you've had, they've like changed color, so I can't see which one it is.
God,
So I'm like, okay, this is like teeth we're talking. So I went for the expensive one.
that's a smart move. I would have
Yeah,
done that too.
I think it is 60 or 70 euro per.
And so
Yeah.
now that this is for 2 years,
This is for 2 years. That's fair.
60, 70 is fine.
Yeah, also, if
Fine,
you
some
think
would
of
say.
it, it's your teeth. I don't want something like odd in
And
there
now with the
just like
ceramic
because
thing,
it's free,
it's
it's
now
covered.
a weapon. It's almost very strong.
Exactly. So I was
Very
like, okay,
durable.
just
You
do
can
your...
take punches. It's fine.
Just go
Can we
for it.
see? Which one is it?
No, you can't
Yeah.
see him. That's the thing now.
Oh, man. The
They're-
filling is
they
fine.
they take the color you have and then really match it nicely and everything. So okay, anyways, that's done.
Would you appreciate it, like when you go to the mirror and you like just look at yourself in your eyes?
Not right away.
No.
And now you open your mouth and you look at that teeth. Like,
No,
I bet people don't
it's
have
not
that.
like that. Unless
not a
you get
fancy
your
thing?
teeth whitened or something. That's something you
Because
can.
the way you described it, it sounded such a decorative thing. Like it's like a cool thing to have. I feel like a tattoo.
I feel like it's a cool thing now because I've.
It is
like,
a cool thing.
Yeah, it's your teeth. I think like health-wise, we should definitely not. We could splurge on health stuff. It's a
True.
necessity as well. It's a cavity that needs to be filled. It's not something It's not like teeth whitening. Just doing it because I want to look nicer. My teeth are fine, So, but anyways, I got that done. But the thing is, because I still felt something while he was working on it, he did more of the local anesthesia.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So half of my face was just
No, but
numb.
before you get there,
He was pumping.
was it like a wild thing when he did that?
No,
Did he need help?
no. There's always
you-
like an assistant. So there
did it
was an
get ugly?
assistant. Yeah. What? No, I don't know.
Blood squirting everywhere.
Yes, it was. Oh, that was the case.
No?
But it was like, I could taste it. It was so disgusting. But anyways, so he's doing that thing, and I could just feel. And he was even saying, like, usually that's enough anesthesia. I didn't know. Like, I had to use more for you. I was like, I'm a tough bitch. So he's
I need more.
the
Get the stronger stuff.
I could just feel half of my face with time just getting more and more numb. Like even as he was working, it was getting number.
Just BB was going for the drugs.
So I sit up straight and nicely done. There's a mirror just as you sit up. There's a mirror there.
Look at
Just
yourself.
look at yourself. And I just see my half of my face like hanging.
Yeah.
My mouth like just from one side as if I got a stroke.
Yep.
It was really bad, guys. I made a picture. It was really
Something's
bad.
wrong with your mirror.
I couldn't talk properly.
That was my best.
Literally, the assistant was there, and I just look at
He
myself.
meant
and
it for the stroke, guys. It wasn't for the other thing that you're thinking about. He's a nice guy sometimes.
I was laughing to myself. It looked really funny, and the assistant is just sitting there. She's not allowed to laugh, of course, and I'm like, oh, das sieht komisch aus. Like, she's like, oh yeah. So ask her, how long does it take for it to work out? She's like 2 hours. It's taken 6 hours, okay, for me to get out of this.
Yeah, you sent us a text before
Yes.
you were
That was
coming to
9:30.
the studio.
I went home. I had a nap. I went back to the library. I still had it. And I couldn't drink or eat because I was like, oh my God, it's all gonna. I don't want people to see coffee leaking out of my mouth. It was really bad. And I was dumb. I was dumb enough to not have had breakfast. So I was really like, oh shit, this is bad life decisions. Have your
I really wanted to
breakfast.
see this.
Yeah, I know. It was really bad, guys. It was really bad.
Just
I'm
throw
not-
away all this material.
And because I was alone at home and going back and forth to the library, I didn't really notice. It was only like I could see in the mirror. It's when I smile, so I didn't practice like speaking. I made an appointment as a mentor with my Frankenstein class thing.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to see my mentee today. So I saw her.
bailed.
Yeah.
Oh, you
no.
didn't?
I went. No, I showed up. I was like, no, I'm just gonna.
I'm listening.
I'm listening, So I'm talking to her and I explained to her what happened. So I'm talking to her and I could just feel like everyone looking at me.
Dude, yeah.
Because I was just talking like this. So no joke. It was really bad.
The mentee's like, of course she's my Frankenstein
And she,
mentor.
no, I
like
was like,
really getting into character here.
I was like, oh, so you want to talk about a monster?
Nice.
Yeah, so so it was really bad, and she was so sweet. She just kept saying, no, it's not that bad. Because eventually I started talking like this with my hand in front. Like she was so sweet about it. She was like, no, it's not that bad. Don't worry. Yeah,
What she really wants to say is, let's focus on me right now. Stop bringing up your face.
So that was funny. Yeah, but hey, I don't have any pain anymore. So
Yeah, and
that's
congrats
great.
on the fillings. And,
Yeah. Apparently it was really needed.
as your friend,
Yeah.
you need to cut back on the sugars.
Yeah.
Did the dentist say brush twice a day?
No.
Okay, well, on the
common
dentist's
knowledge
behalf, or maybe not, because he wants the money. Maybe. I mean, he probably had a third filling type. It was just like
Yeah.
some dust or something.
I mean, the dentist
Pencil
lobby
shavings.
is outside the room right now.
Just literally glue.
Big dental
just
is
glue.
outside.
Big yeah. They're listening.
Yeah. Mention our product now.
Corporations, yeah.
No.
I can't think of.
I mean, the
toothpaste
winner
off
out
the
of this
top my
whole
head.
thing is Holland. I mean, they take care of you. You don't even have to worry about what kind of filling you got.
I mean,
That was pretty sweet. Like,
Bibi like talks about any health related things as if there's a utopia out there, and it's in Holland.
Yeah, it really just makes you want to go over there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or get injured there. One of the two.
because they'll look after you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I should appreciate it
It's
more.
probably the pumice. Maybe it's not.
It's probably the problem.
And it's the bonus.
Wait. So Ruffy, you've never had a cavity,
No.
and you've yet to be to the.
I don't believe that.
I mean, so I had cavities with my baby teeth,
Mm-hmm.
or the
Yeah, okay.
Milchzähne.
Yeah.
Just learned that word. The milk teeth.
Uh-huh.
I had like 3 of them, and then I lost them. So clean slate. But
After that, you didn't have them?
I don't think I've had any since. I might have had one.
Occasionally, like, right?
No, like I always go in and since I was a kid, my mom always instilled in us like if you get a cavity,
I'll kill you.
because
I'll pull out your teeth.
the insurance doesn't cover the filling
Oh, shit,
price,
really?
so you're gonna have to pay out of pocket for it's only like 50 or 60
Yeah, but
bucks,
still.
but you got a bunch of baby teeth that you're gonna lose anyway, and so yeah, my mom would always be like, it was like a test, like you came home
Yeah.
from the dentist. And a lot of times, me and my brothers and sister would go, and then we'd all come home and be like, "Did you get any cavities?" And then mom on the drive back,
Just
like,
whisper to you.
So Brian, did you get any cavities? No. Like, Luke, did you get any cavities? Luke's my brother, and Luke always had cavities, so he's like, "Yeah, Luke." And you just take the heat. Yeah, it was tough.
Oh.
And we still to this day we'll tell each other like, "Yeah, I went to the dentist and I didn't have any cavities.
Oh,
Good
wow.
job."
Wait, so you you actually brush your teeth twice a day then?
Yeah.
Always.
It wasn't
Without fail.
2 years ago I found out that you could put more than a pea-sized amount of toothpaste on the toothbrush. I was taking it so literally each step of brushing your teeth. Brush every single tooth. Make
Oh
sure you
my
put enough.
God.
I saw in the commercials they always put on the whole
Yeah,
a thumbnail worth, like 2 thumbnails.
Like 2 weeks worth of toothpaste on the
Exactly.
thing.
I was like, man, what a waste. I found out you could do that.
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't have to fill the whole thing
And yes,
Just a
you
little
don't
bit.
have to, but you can.
if you have money.
They just have it the pea size so that kids don't swallow tubes full of, don't start eating toothpaste on purpose.
Oh.
And toothpaste here is so cheap. It's like 40 cents, 40 cents for a tube of toothpaste.
Wait, which toothpaste do you
It's
use?
the cheap stuff,
Oh,
but the
dude.
cheap stuff in the U.S. is like $3 or $4.
I used to have extremely sensitive teeth, and then my dentist recommended me
I know, I want to drop the
yeah, like a specific brand.
Yeah.
And I started using it. First, I was like, "What? I'm not paying like five euros."
Yeah, 7 or 8 sometimes.
Yeah, 7 or 8 sometimes. So I bought it. I was like, okay, I just have because it's not a cavity, so it's just sensitivity, and you just can't get rid of it by the dentist. So he's like, just use the toothpaste. So I started using it, and I actually never ever had problems ever again.
Oh.
So sometimes I tried switching back to the cheaper versions, but it just comes back again. So I have to keep using it. My dad has it as well. So I think it's like a family thing. You just have it or you don't.
It's interesting. Yeah, my friend is still in dental school, and he always tells me if you don't need the Sensodyne or the sensitive toothpaste, don't actually buy it because then your teeth will adjust to it. Or there's certain kinds of each teeth is unique to its person when it comes to fluoride or other.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't take a certain amount of each one, and I
Yeah.
always took that as I'm just gonna keep using the same toothpaste.
Yeah. If it works for you, you should. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no reason. Exactly. It just doesn't work for me. So that's why I kind of it's like a medicine now. I have to use it, otherwise I just suffer
Yeah.
a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's got to avoid that suffering because you and I we've done we're getting our I guess you've had your visits to the dentist.
Yeah.
Kind of figured out. I'm going soon to see the dentist.
Rafik, you should too.
yeah, I
just
mean-
like a checkup. Just get a checkup.
We prepared
That's
you.
that's free checkup. There, right
For-
there.
I mean, my only reference to the dentist is, I guess, when I went, it's usually just the only guy you know. I mean, back home, I mean, we are a populated people.
But is it a field that people go into? Like,
I mean, yeah, it pays well.
yeah.
So we knew this one guy. And
Sorry, just.
I mean, I guess he's fancy enough. We'll just all go there.
Mm-hmm.
If he moves his practice from one location to the other. Oh, you think we won't go? Fine. The extra 45-minute drive, it's fine.
What?
So
Holiday to the dentist.
So we're just, like dental stalkers, and we just follow the one guy. My mom went there, my dad, I think my sister as well. And then I also went there. But my only most pleasant memory is when I went this one time, I was waiting. Like, you have the waiting room.
Yeah.
And everyone just looks so dull because, they're dying on their face. And there's this...
Aren't we?
So the waiting room's like a hospital waiting room.
yeah, just
Like,
just regular.
people go to the dentist because they're in pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's so different.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
different. That's
And then they sit down in pain.
No
And some
magazines?
people are just going... Yeah, you have like some porno magazines or something.
Of course.
And some people go there for like checkups or whatever. You have the TV and... I mean, just a regular dentist place. But my best memory is... I went there this one time and... I remember this dad came and he had his daughter with him. Prettiest girl I saw, I think, that whole year. And she was just so used to being doted on.
She was coming into the
She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to do this. Like, she's just being like that. And you just want to like
Just
hold...
bratty.
Very bratty. But what saved her is that so pretty. And
creep alert.
and I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for like other people to like go to the place, get their teeth checked out and leave. Let her and I be in the room and we can maybe talk or something. Like exchange pictures
you
of our
wanna
teeth or something.
do the
Like,
coloring book with me.
yeah. Like, so what happened to your teeth? So wait, no French kissing for the next 3 months? How does it go? And I just remember she was just beautiful. And I was
Okay.
pretty young. I mean, she was just beautiful. So the dentist place, you can hear the screams. You can hear like parents pulling their kids to the room. They're like, I don't want to go. And the kids like jaws falling off. All the horrors around me. my
Speaking of
bottle,
horrors.
my bottle just fell. And I remember going in, and when I came out, they were gone because I think they saw a different doctor down the hall or something. But it's just funny to me, like you have the assistant, like BB also mentioned, you have the assistant and you
Yeah.
sit down. You don't really see how disgusting you can be. Like your mouth, you're just foaming at the mouth. So I always like imagine like if you're the assistant and you are a fan of someone. So if you are a big Bruce Willis fan
Yeah.
and Bruce Willis shows up, you have to work on his teeth.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look like Bruce
It's-
Willis when he's in the
No,
chair, right?
It's not gonna add to your idea of. Who
So the
Bruce
next, when you see the next Die Hard, you'll just wish, just die, dude. I mean, at this point, I just saved you at the dentist
Are you
office.
like thinking?
So for
about,
me, it's just the fascination of the perspective of the other people.
so like when a dentist goes to the movie and he's worked on someone's teeth in the movie. Yeah, I worked on that guy's teeth.
Yeah, but also I feel like you're less of a fan by that point.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you're like, you know why Adele sounds so good now? I fixed her mouth.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, Adele's not that big a deal.
It's-
Yeah.
She,
but
she has like
that's-
3 cavities on
But
her
I like the care though. I
on
like
her-
that, the seat, it reclines. There are people around me washing my mouth,
Believe
drying
me,
it. I like that care.
Going to a gynecologist even worse. If you're a celebrity and you go to a gynecologist because you have to, that's worse than saying like as a doctor saying like, yo, I fixed your teeth. As a gynecologist, like, yeah.
But what about like waxing places though? Like where you go?
Same.
Is it the same? Like you
Yeah,
go to
same.
same.
You just I
Same.
so like so I heard Rihanna, for example, she always makes sure she books one who doesn't speak English and probably doesn't know her.
I feel like you have to sign NDAs or something.
Yeah, like how do you?
Like
do
if
the
you're famous and you
research?
go to these places.
She has this famous story where she's like this interview where she was at this waxing place. She was getting waxed, and this woman waits till she's in her most fragile position to say, "So, aren't you Rihanna?" Like, and she's just like, "Fuck, do you have to have this conversation right now?"
Yeah, that is a strange one.
Yes.
I mean, it's a lesson in humility, right? Like no matter who you are.
I mean, you could just pay more for the confidentiality part of it.
I guess.
So, screw famous people. I don't need to hear how close you are to my experiences.
Yeah, or just be bohemian and don't shave or anything. Just,
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, it's in right now, right?
I'm not sure if we made it back to the 60s.
I feel like sometimes I look at people. I was having this conversation with Brian also.
Wait.
I don't think we made it that far.
Sometimes you just look at someone
It's just like
and you can tell,
You can tell.
like the machinery, if it's from the 70s.
the machinery.
The machinery.
Or if it's like up in the
Okay,
cloud
this
right
is
now.
not the conversation
the
I was gonna
conversation
make.
wasn't the conversation about like bangs or something.
Yeah, I think we were talking about
We
like
were just
loan
talking about
systems.
like we were walking around Göttingen and just everyone had bangs.
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 Okay, I thought
Bangs.
banks, like ka-ching, ka-ching.
Also, they don't have bangs.
Bangs.
Because
Are
apparently
they in
they
again?
Someone
do their
with
own
bangs.
haircut.
So you mean like bangs are in again?
Yes.
There are other things
it
also, I
felt
guess we
like
can't
bangs.
mention.
Things that are in again. I don't know.
I don't know. Like it was
I'm really
really
bad
bad
with those
bangs.
terms.
That's what we started talking about.
What's bad bangs? That it's
It's just
too
like
thin.
full forehead, like framed. It's like this people.
In that it's not bangs really.
Have
You're just
long hair?
calling it bangs.
Wait, so
For
it's,
your being
you mean
sloppy.
like not?
At least in the U.S., when we say someone has bangs, it means they have cut their hair in a way to accentuate the front part of their hair. So just the part of your hair that comes down over the forehead.
So it's longer. You mean like
No,
that's-
No, it can end just above
it is
the
either
eyebrows.
it's either it can be longer, but it's never just bangs are longer. It's not like you shave
like a
the
Sia
rest of your-
wag,
What?
like Sia the singer? No, like
Who?
Sia.
Yes, yeah.
Sia,
Her,
like
but hers is longer
wig.
because she's got an issue with her medical issue with her, I think, eyes or face.
I know,
which is
but
why
I
she has
mean
to-
like
yeah,
that's
it's
what
that.
I'm imagining.
It's the same
or
thing
like,
but smaller.
Or the actress, what's her name in New Girl?
Yes, just like New Girl.
Zoe,
Zoe
Zoe,
Deschanel.
Zoe, yeah, Zoe
I love
Deschanel.
her.
Like that.
Just like Zoe Deschanel. Those are, we would say, bangs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So take Zoe Deschanel and now cut her
And now
bangs
homeschool
even
her, and
higher.
that's what you
even
get.
higher.
Oh,
Like an inch.
That's like a no. That's like a subculture thing.
Yeah, it's
that's
like a
not
bowl cut.
Yeah, that's a
That didn't get
subculture
finished.
thing. That's
a plate
like
cut.
That's a trend in a different
What's
way.
subculture?
Subculture, just like
No,
a,
which subculture?
I don't know. Okay, wait. I have no idea which one, but I know it's like a,
we attack the subcultures we don't know nothing about.
no.
by the
But
camels.
I just mean there is like a
I know, yeah, there is a-
I
there's-
don't know the name. I just know there's a group of girls out there
okay,
who's
yeah.
like it's a thing for them.
I wouldn't probably call it a subculture.
each
It's
their
just
own.
like fashion thing, I guess.
Oh,
people are
guys, I
doing.
have to share this. Grumpy Cat died today.
So yeah, what
My
were we
heart
saying
is
about
broken.
I mean, it sucks about the cat. I
My
guess.
Anyways.
my heart is broken.
Sucks about the cat. How did the cat die, though? Standing in front of the camera for too long? Making money for the owners?
Yeah, I have no sympathy for that cat.
Getting fed to look a certain cutesy way so that like the owners can make money and get
No,
a lot of
he
likes
had
on
an
Instagram?
infection.
Infection?
Of the what?
Okay, this is sad.
Urinary.
Oof.
What did you say? Uranus?
Urinary.
Oh, urinary tract infection?
Yes.
Something
Ouch.
wrong with pee-pee? I see.
Yeah. It was an infection, and he was just 7. That's sad. That's
so
like
so
a
the cat was old, right?
no,
Isn't 7 old?
no,
For dogs, it's old.
no. No, it's not.
Depends on the dog.
Yeah.
Great Danes.
For
7's old.
yeah, I guess for cats, average cat years, a senior cat is like 15.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a cat, like in human years, it's like he died around his 40s.
Which is cool, by the way, if you can do that. You shouldn't.
All right, well, let's bring in.
I mean, Grumpy Cat died.
let's just
it's
have a.
sad.
I mean, we
guess.
have the. What's the Scottish national musical instrument? The bagpipes. We got a set of bagpipes
Yes.
out in the lobby. Let's bring him in. And let's put on an impromptu funeral for Grumpy Cat.
Didn't you,
can
hear? I
say
mean,
a
no,
word.
the union's on strike today. We can't do that.
Yeah,
Can't
we
copyright
should.
that. Okay.
Yeah, not when you sing it that way.
Yeah.
Would you like to say some words?
I feel like BB
for-
wanted to say
for
something
Grumpy Cat?
more about
She
Grumpy
did want
Cat.
to say
No,
something
that's
more.
No,
that
I
was
feel like
it.
if
Like,
it's
I was-
something that means something to you
no,
and you
it's
want to
just
say something,
I love cats.
Yeah,
So-
go ahead. I mean, yeah,
and
put
he
it on the
wa-
airwaves.
He
yeah.
was such an adorable cat. It's like Grumpy Cat, come on, man.
I was just never into cats. I don't know why.
I love cats, so it was like.
So you
oh.
think
I don't
Grumpy
hate
Cat was a
them.
representative for all cats? around
No,
the
it's
world?
just another cat, and I just like.
I think that's what you said right there is what I think of.
Yes,
The
but
death of
it's
Grumpy
cute
Cat.
that it was Grumpy Cat. That's the thing about him.
Well, he'll-
What's the word like anthropomorphic bullshit attaching to animals and
we give it a human personality.
yeah, Grumpy Cat was just an ugly cat, and we thought the cat's being so grumpy right now, and now we found it to be so cute and like got a whole.
I found it
following list.
endearing. Okay.
It is endearing in the
I
YouTube
can't shit
views.
on that. Okay, you like the cat.
I think cat videos probably was what
It's a
made
big
YouTube-
portion of what I do online.
Do you really watch cat videos?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Dude,
Yes.
YouTube like is founded on cat videos.
Because that's wrong.
No,
But-
it isn't.
No, but I know it's a big thing.
09, 2008, 2009, 2007.
It started even before that.
It's a
Yeah, you're right. It started before that, but I'm referring to myself.
But as far as like things which made words like trendy exist,
Yes.
cat videos,
cat videos.
Viral. So,
viral,
yeah.
yes.
So when we transition from viral videos into viral memes,
I mean, I guess
Grumpy-
I
Grumpy Cat's in the
appreciate
center.
cat
That's what I
videos
mean.
and like grumpy cats.
I remember it also one of the most, like animals just going viral, having like being an influencer. That in that sense,
Yes,
it
yes,
is interesting to see because the first one I remember is
What was the
Grumpy
first
Cat.
one? Lassie?
Because like I think wasn't no. No, but wasn't it like
No, I didn't mean it
if
seriously.
if he's 7 now, it's been a good. Okay, so it was a really young cat. Like he was born, and then the owner noticed, like, oh my god, it looks like a grumpy old person. So hence it went viral. People loved it so much. So there was like comics and so many like merchandise and so many things just because everyone thought it was kind of funny that the cat looked grumpy all the time. So,
Oh, wait, so
and there
everyone was
this
like in on the
meme-
joke.
Yeah, like there was this
It wasn't
meme
just
as well.
a joke anymore. It was
No,
just,
it was like
a celebrity.
Yeah, he was like
Animal
So a
celebrity.
joke?
an animal influencer.
Yeah, go ahead.
So no, I'm not trying to say that this cat was it. This
No, I
is
know, I know.
I just mean like it in the world of like in the internet and all the influencers and the famous personalities
This is
which
the internet.
live on the internet.
Yeah.
Grumpy Cat was one of those citizens out there. And I just think I don't
No,
know.
I think it's a cool thing. I mean, if you have got nothing to do, you can make something out
it's
of
a
anything.
cat.
now.
It has nothing to do.
No, I mean like for the human beings.
yeah.
Like if you have something, you can make
I
something.
was
seem
entertained. Like I
spectacular.
don't know.
Yeah, but there's like so many meme
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
not just cats or animals. There's people who have been embodied in memes, and then you see a post that's like, "Do you know what this guy's doing now?"
Oh.
And I'm
but-
genuinely invested. I need to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's nowhere to the point of just to let you guys know this person who was embodied in this meme passed away recently,
I know.
No, because
No,
they haven't died yet.
or maybe that is or
Yeah.
maybe no one's blogged about it yet. I don't know.
I have to check
But-
Reddit.
I
for
don't
that.
know. How many people do you actually like?
It's funny he brought up Lassie because I think they did televise like when Lassie passed away, like the original
No,
Lassie.
but we
dog.
romanticized it to a limit. We weren't like crazy people about
we
it.
do that all the time with animals. So that's not the point. I think that the point is
What
if
came
we trace
first?
back, like for example, memes,
Probably
like
King
who
Kong.
who they are.
Yeah.
Are. But I think Grumpy the Cat was famous, but then it was like it became a meme. But it also on the side, it was also like a merchandise and a comic character. It was like all
Oh yeah,
these things.
it's its own thing.
It's his own, so everyone knows him outside of the memes as well. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like memes are like it's like a post thing right now.
But isn't every meme known outside of its meme?
Not really.
No, the Grumpy Cat was really a celebrity online
Yeah.
I mean, there's
with a social media presence. And then in reference to it, we would make memes or something.
like an emoji,
Yeah.
kind of like the emojis. So you're referring to how it's been merchandised,
Yeah.
correct? Emojis have been merchandised as well. Like they make pillows out. Let's say like
Oh,
they
yeah,
make
like the-
pillows out of it.
The smiley face.
Yeah, the smiley face.
The poop
pillows.
thing. The poop
Make
emoji.
shirts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Schmerz.
Shirts and shirts.
Shirts and schmerz.
Schmerz,
Schmerz
smiley
shirts.
shirts. They make all kinds of
Keychains,
stuff
everything,
like that.
yeah.
Same with Grumpy Cat. Also with the Salt guy.
Salt guy.
Salt guy.
Please, Salt Bay.
Salt Bay, yeah.
I don't even
There's some-
send
Yeah.
emojis, guys. So this is your expertise.
We're more like a GIF group, like a GIF group.
Yeah, you and Rafi
Rafi,
are
yeah,
giffers.
GIFers.
Feels like it helps express the thing
Yes. more.
clearly,
Yeah.
which is a cool thing. I think it tells
So
us.
you guys have been in the GIF game this whole time, like since its inception. Have you been sending memes your whole since?
Yes. Oh
they've
my
started?
god, I live for the memes.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yes, I'm serious. I'm so serious about it. I thanked my friends keeping my meme stash dank in my thesis intro.
Wow.
There's
no
a
joke.
whole group of listeners like who just went ballistic. She said dank, she said memes. Those are like big keywords.
I like
Keywords.
those words.
Yeah.
I like her.
She gets me.
Like the idea of a meme stash
Yes.
to me is
It's a bit old now, but
I've only
it
watched
works.
it on videos like people referring to meme stashes. I'm like, oh,
Keeps me
But for
happy.
me, I mean,
I have a
being
mustache.
into memes, I don't feel like people should. I feel like nowadays people they talk about memes and they don't really admit it, but I feel like in their heads they think they're special for liking memes. Memes, it's just like back in the old days.
Are you calling
in-
me a normie?
No, don't use those words. Don't get me mad right now. I feel like it's just like in the back in the old days saying, oh, in the weekend I went to watch some vaudeville or like to the circus.
yeah, definitely.
There's always going to be a source of common normie
I
entertainment.
mean, you're getting
And
into
I-
class struggle here,
And I feel like
sir.
no, everyone likes memes.
It's yeah.
It's just a
everyone
thing
likes
to
memes.
like.
They
before
used
the
to-
next thing.
I
Everyone
have
likes
to say-
vaudeville.
Yeah,
They used to be funnier. That's the thing.
yeah. But memes,
But now
It's-
everyone is doing them.
but
so
it's
there's
not always funny.
So
Do you
much
know that?
stuff, so much type of humor out there. So it's not like every meme is funny now.
So you're
that's a
saying
good thing. Now I don't think memes they don't have to be about being
Are
funny.
you saying all the original memes were funny?
Not all of them. I
No,
just
but
meant
now
like
it's just,
more
like, even-
often when you would see finally a meme, then it would be the oh my god, that's funny.
I feel like
Yeah.
memes just a new art form right now.
Yeah.
Like much like movies or music. I'm reaching here, I know, but memes you can
No, I don't think you're
you can
reaching.
almost anything to impart information. I feel like if I want to
I'm-
say that BB, picture of BB or like teeth, fucked up teeth, and then tears.
Yeah.
I could almost say that she went to the dentist today, and the dentist decided to retire because it was so hard. So I can like through memes you can I feel like impart any kind of information.
Definitely.
But does
Yeah.
that mean like is that level of restraint in expression? Is
That-
is that a good thing?
But you have to know the community you're expressing with, or you have to like have an assumption
You-
that
you have
Oh,
to-
nowadays you know your tribe.
So when you guys are sharing memes, like I know you were speaking about the quality of memes in general. You were speaking about the whole internet, but when you're sharing memes, you don't share them with the whole internet.
I don't share like all the memes with all my friends who get memes. It's like certain
Exactly, it's certain subgroups or friend groups or
like some
individuals at some point. Like with us, you guys,
Yeah.
I'll send a picture.
The
like,
occasional picture.
yeah, the very
The
occasional
occasional.
picture to you guys.
So you know it means a lot.
Oh, you made one that was the one you made for me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh god, that's such a
that
good
took-
one.
Yeah, that was
Such a good one.
custom.
Custom made a meme for me.
But that's 'cause-
hashtag like inspirational poster as well.
Yeah.
Like I could just. Oh,
It's getting me.
She just
It's
did the
getting
finger
some-
yes,
hashtag.
I did. I did.
Lost
But,
her
like-
marbles today.
So you were saying that? Oh crap! What were you? Saying?
I was just talking about this memes and like passing on information and
Yeah,
having
so-
newer tools to express yourself.
Exactly. So you're expressing yourself. If I use the English language, I have an easier time expressing myself more consistently in what I'm actually thinking to a wider group of people than using a meme.
I want to ask something. You said so. I think you told her just now that you are exchanging memes with your friends, but not with the internet. So you have your own sub meme culture, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone's so in tuned with the internet and knowing what's hot out there or whatever's like trendy. So any
Yeah.
meme you use is a normie meme too, I guess.
To someone.
Isn't but it's still something that people
It-
will be able to recognize.
You can make every meme out there your own in your own subgroup.
If it's funny to you.
I mean, I
it's-
guess
it's a meme,
what
yeah.
makes it unique is the
so
information you're
let's
giving.
say the original Keanu Reeves meme. You know,
The Keanu Reeves meme,
the Keanu Reeves meme.
the ageless one.
The this one.
Yeah, there's one where they find pictures of like pictures and paintings of people in the old times, and it leads up to present day Keanu Reeves, saying that he looks like all these people who existed. Does that mean like he was always here?
No.
No.
I was doing the one where he's like looking. It's from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, and he's just turning his face, and he's like, "What?" And someone puts a line.
That's very 2014.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
When memes used to be simpler.
Technically, it's dead. Apparently, it's a dead meme. I don't know what that completely entails, but something like that.
But I feel like that's something you can still recognize.
That is very true.
But in the end, memes are still funny.
And so are us.
I think it's harder to
So
be
are
funny
we.
with memes.
I don't know. It depends. I have a meme collection on my phone.
I believe you do.
of all the memes I personally think are funny.
Oh, okay.
I just download those. It's not like every meme I see, I'm just like, oh my god, I'll get that one as well. Like I'm not collecting them. It's just the
You're
few
not a
ones.
hoarder.
No, I'm not
But
a
they
hoarder.
all say they are not a hoarder.
No, but then the
Until the
ones I
friends say
have,
you're a
I
hoarder.
actually chuckle like, okay, that's good.
You're
Like-
taking a shit and you look at your phone and you chuckle.
What?
What?
She said,
What?
She said like she looks at memes, so I'm just assuming that best time to look at memes.
No, BB has her collection. She looks into it and she reminds herself.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I
I
am
share
funny.
them. I share them at the right time. There's a situation. A friend tells a story. There's something. I shared a meme which I collected 4 months ago because this is the perfect time because it applies to the situation.
You're a librarian. You remember.
Yes.
You know when to use it.
I'm like, you know which meme would go well with this story? Like,
A chef.
yes,
Yeah.
a meme chef. That's how I see myself.
Wow.
I hope we can.
I should apply
keep-
for those jobs.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah.
I wonder what meme goes into, hey guys, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Feel like this would be a good time to wrap it up.
I have a meme for that.
I also have, I'm like thinking of gifts right now.
That's such.
That was like a. I don't have the control, so I have to just say it with my mouth.
Yeah, so I guess that's it for
That
today.
was so.
What?
That was the worst wrap up of all time.
No one was doing it.
I was about to.
We don't know what yours
Okay.
is going to be.
In closing,
If you
Brian
would
would
let
like to
me.
say.
Okay,
No, I was
how,
gonna
how would
say-
you do it?
Just how BB, as BB goes into her meme lab
Yes.
and reassures herself that she's funny, we all keep coming back to this podcast and reassuring ourselves that we're funny. So we'll all be meeting back again to talk about how
Mine
we
was
are
the same
funny.
thing. The exact same thing.
Hey guys, I think we should wrap it up.
No, but I also said it with a joke. Like,
Hey, guys,
what meme would go with, wrap it up?
Then you're supposed to follow that up.
No, I did. I thought it was
No,
the
you
end.
didn't wrap it up. You said, "Hey guys, wrap it up."
No, I don't think. I feel like once
Yeah,
our
you
listeners,
did. What's a meme that goes with "wrap it up"?
someone look into
Something with a
change.org
burrito,
and just
like-
see how this debate will play out. I feel like mine was better.
Who knows?
We'll find out next
Go
episode.
to voteforbrian.com. Tell Rafid he's full of shit.
All right.
BB, I want to see your memes on my campaign trail.
Use promo code RafidSucks on his website.
There's a longer piece to that promo code, but we'll get it on the website. Everybody, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys.
See you soon.
Speaking of train wrecks, Rafid,
Your hair. Und das war eine andere lustige Sendung mit den Caramels. Bibi und Brians Zehnarzterlebnis war wirklich verrückt und wirft die Frage auf, ob Rafid es noch zum Zahnarzt schafft, bevor ihm seine Zähne ausfallen? Bis zum nächsten Mal, eure Caramels.